Engaging with others can reduce feelings of loneliness, improve mental well-being, promote healthier lifestyle choices, ultimately contributing to better overall health, potentially reducing the harmful effects associated with loneliness. And sometimes you might think, but I don't feel like socializing. And that's totally normal. There are lots of things we don't feel like doing, like exercise, going to work, doing chores, or even getting out of bed some mornings. But we do them anyway because we know they're important for our well-being and responsibilities. How do you decide what's important to you? Think about it. How do you decide to go to work even when you'd rather stay in bed? Or drive past the fast food restaurant and eat vegetables instead? Or not buy those fabulous shoes at the mall, even though you really want them? It all comes down to making conscious choices that align with our long-term goals and well-being. I hope you don't go to work 7 days a week, right? Just like you probably don't go to the gym every single day. Socializing can be like a Friday night football or daily breakfast. It's about finding a balance that works for you. I want to know, how do you decide how much time you want to allocate to socializing? Is it about connecting with friends after a busy week? Meeting new people to expand your circle? Or simply enjoying shared moments of laughter and conversation? Understanding your motivations can help you prioritize your social interactions that bring joy into your life. To deepen your emotional connections and feel more comfortable with socializing, think about the little things you already do each week. Maybe it's chatting confidently with the cashier at the grocery store or sharing a smile with your neighbor. These everyday moments can stir up strong feelings as you seek connections that really matter, leaving you wanting more sometimes. Even when your phone rings randomly with those lively sales calls, you might find yourself feeling sensitive or responsive, which is all part of getting more comfortable with socializing and finding emotional fulfillment. So even if you're feeling lonely and your old ways don't have you wanting to socialize, it's important to realize that those feelings might not always line up with what's actually good for you. You might not feel like reaching out to others right now, but deep down, you know it can help. Navigating between moments of solitude and social interactions a bit like adjusting your viewfinder on life. Taking time for yourself lets you recharge and reflect, but those everyday interactions like chatting with a cashier, they might even inspire you to join a book club, a hobby group, where you can connect with others who share your interests. Finding that balance means making meaningful connections while honoring your need for time alone. Imagine joining a book club. You might wonder if everyone's vibe will click, whether they're too posh or too intense, or it's just not your scene. But when you dive into a book together, something special happens. Maybe you're all rooting for the same hero or digging deep into the villain's backstory. It's about exploring different perspectives and finding common ground through shared stories. And think about talking games with a stranger. Some folks geek out over gameplay mechanics and strategy, while others get hooked on the visuals or deep dive into the storyline and characters. Each person brings a unique take to the conversation, showing how games can bring people together in unexpected ways. In a movie club, it's a similar mix. One person might rave about the actors' performances, while another's all about the soundtrack, setting the mood. Some might appreciate the cinematography and the lighting choices, while others dissect the plot twists and underlying themes. It's these varied viewpoints that can make discussing movies, if you like them, so rich and enlightening. Imagine yourself in the near future confidently navigating between moments of solitude and social connection.
Welcome to Aura.